All right, guys, let me show you what we did. This is a mine pond again. Called us and said they had problems. Down there on the end of it, there's a little crossover that connects this pond and that pond, and there was a little dam they built. I caught that beaver yesterday over there on a dam break. Well, no more silence here. I would have bet it was the only beaver. So I kicked it out last night. I fixed that dam and to where it would flow, and the water's dropped, gosh, probably, I don't know, a foot. Well, I left a couple sets because I was afraid there might be a juvenile. And we picked up this little beaver last night. little. What I was going to try to show you, this is a drowning set. I run a cable, and I usually stake it with a portable pocket. There's a caster in the end of that. I run TS-85s. I want you to look at the real estate. How high it caught that. I mean, it's got him. I mean, he didn't have a prayer. I like the bigger traps. Each his own. Some people run the number 4 Dukes. Some people run number 3 Bridgers. MB 750s. I personally like the 85s. I like to paint mine. But I got some. I'll show you some of these supports off of Jeff Dunlap. So I would have set that in there. I would have had that 85, and of course it has to be in the water because it's too big to be on land. Of course you can't land trap now anyway, but I would open that, set that trap. It mounts on this. You set it in the water. I usually set mine about 2 or 3 inches below the water. That beaver swims in here. It gives him a place to want to basically step up on. He steps on it, pops him, he runs down this cable. There's a lock on it. I know this is for some of you guys understand this, some of you guys don't. So that lock only runs one way. You see that lock right there? He runs one way. I've got it tied off to a cinder block. I usually use drowning bags, whole feed sacks that I've kept from deer season. Fill them with rocks, tie them off, throw them in. When you're done, empty the rocks out, put the bag in, the feed bag in your bucket and move on. But this happened to be here. Cinder block was laying there. I hooked it to it and we picked him up. Anyway, you guys that don't run these drowning rigs, I'd encourage you to get these bigger traps. You have a lot more success, less misses. Some of those smaller traps, beavers are terrible. Terrible on these front feet, twisting their feet off. And a lot of times what happens, these smaller traps will get them right here, they'll twist that foot palm off. With these bigger traps, if you'll notice, if this thing would have caught him here, it would have had him way up here in the meat. He wouldn't have been able to get out. But anyway, 6th of March. Got what, 25 days to get out here and get after these beavers. It's a blast. If I can help you, shoot me a message. I'll catch you somewhere else down the line.